Guess whose girlfriend I was kind of like cooling with in the corner of the club. And also, by the way, the the quality of bitches that niggas be getting is very different. So on one section, there's Bodge, there's fucking Obong JR, TZ, and them man. All the
Yeah.
bitches that was around them was like 9.5 tens.
Damn.
Yes. And then right next to their section was NSG section.
Okay.
Guess what, bitch? Guess the bitches that was in the NSG section. This is no disrespect to NSG.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to you guys. I love you guys so much. But that bitches was ugly.
Oh my god.
Fam, and do you know what made it worse? There was more beautiful women there than the ugly ones. And all of the beautiful ones were crowding around them niggas' space. Like, I was just like, this is crazy. So I like doing these things because it just like you hear about these things or you see them in music videos or movies or whatever. But to see it in real life is very fam, these women are thirsty.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's
It's bad.
crazy, bro. It's crazy. But shout out to NSG. I don't know what his name is, but you know their leader, the one that looks like J5.
No, I don't. I don't know none of these guys.
Alright. Basically, one NFG member, he has a girl in it. That's his girlfriend. Shout out to
Yeah.
you. Shout out to her as well, because she was super cool. And bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I could have.
Excuse me?
I said I think I could have.
What does that mean? You have to elaborate.
No, we can't do that because you know what I'm talking about. Obviously she was drunk, so and I don't wanna make this seem like she was a hoe or whatever, because she was actually a very cool person. But like we were just there just chatting, just having a good time. Do you get what I'm saying? If I was one of those people that just wanted to spite to come on here and be like, oh yeah, nah, fuck one of NSG's members, girl, blah blah, whatever, I would have pursued it. But I decided not to. Because I fuck bitches that bad in that, I'll be honest. No offense to NSG though. Shout out to them.
Okay, but my question is,
Yeah.
do you want to take this platform to the next level?
Yes, of course.
So why are you making the mature decisions? Stop it.
Wagwan man demo wagwan gelem fam. At least we realized before we got like half an hour into some shit. Wagwan man dem wagwan gelem. This is the motherfucking best podcast in the UK. Come on, ain't nobody rivaling us. All the other niggas is bum ass niggas. They just got bare millionaires supporting them. That's why they suck dick. Anyways, I don't need to go into that. I am your lovely host, your sexy host with the most, Lord Poddington, aka the cultural controller, aka hit and run connoisseur, aka your baby mother's side piece. Come on, man. And I got my nigga Legacy on Discord. Legacy, say what I'm going to the people.
What's up, people? Good morning, good evening, good night. No matter where you are, no matter when you're listening.
Oh wow, nigga, I did.
Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, I
to
did.
Talking the Hardest.
Thank you. Actually, sounds very, very professional. I'd like to say it. I feel like I'm a bit jealous though. Now I feel like I have to up my little my ante, my little intro.
Man, I'm taking the shit to the next level.
Oh, that's what you're doing, huh?
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. Now I'm liking it. Yeah. Intro song. Oh, there we go.
Where you gonna go when you do? I'ma know for real. I pull a phone in the field. You already know what
It's a perfect intro song, actually.
Ooh.
Something's happening with the music. I don't know what.
I don't need so no sympathy. Sipping on Hennessy got me been everything on me dripping, you niggas can't ride away. They run around with the juice, then come spit in your drink. I done earned my stripes, now I'm trying to go give me some real rain. And through my third eye,
I got tunnel vision.
Had to open my mind, then I open the pen. Like you gotta sell your soul for them to pay attention. Fuck all that plan. Now I'm grown. I put my heart in. I had to get down with that cone and show them niggas I'm serious.
Serious.
And it's like every song I'm on, I be calling my spirit. I put my hero on rock.
Bro.
I put my Moscato on rock. One front, one say up.
Up.
Shoot at the OB.
Shoot at the cup.
Police shoot at the top.
Alright, well, we got there in the end. Even though the music was a little bit touchy, though, I don't know why, but it's cool. Should be good. Yeah, I wish, like we mentioned earlier, I wish that Kodak's musical talent would be praised a lot more. But yeah, 100%. But anyways, so the interface. You were saying.
Okay, so the interface,
Yes.
So you asked me before we started recording how I actually got the interface, and I wanted to say it on the pod because I was watching your interview with OC.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I'm like halfway through. Great interview, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And you guys were saying about how sometimes when you're going about what you're doing, you don't really want to do it. Some days you feel off, right?
Yeah.
And then you also said that those are the times where when you do manage to do it, the universe kind of lets things go your way or sends you a message like, yeah, keep going.
Yep.
Right. And the way I got this interface actually kind of links into that.
Okay.
So
let's hear it.
I think it was before sixth form. I think GCSE times. Maybe like 2015, 16.
Oh wow! So you got this ages ago then?
Ages ago.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah.
I was doing music. I was doing music performance for GCSE. That's what I was going to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had to decide. It was like kind of around the time where I was trying to decide what I was going to do at uni, right?
Okay.
I was going to do like sound engineering and shit like that. And I remember I wanted to record, but obviously I didn't have P's.
Yeah.
To like get an interface and all of that. And then one day, a package shows up at the door.
Whoa.
Right?
Wait, hold on. Where we going with this?
One day, a package shows up at the door.
Yeah, I'm following. Right?
I open it.
Is this package yours?
I check it. It's not for us, so I don't open it. Right?
Okay.
So obviously, you're thinking,
what's this?
How did? Like, it's not a neighbor's. It's not next door's. Like, the address is Kuwait.
Oh, so it's never an address that's like near you.
The address is far.
Okay,
right?
First of all, let's say allegedly because it's illegal to open anyone else's mail.
Allegedly,
right? Yes, yeah.
Like, I don't even know where this place is, right?
Okay.
So we just leave the package like, oh, maybe they messed up. They'll come get it.
Yeah.
Either the people will come get it or the mailman will come get it.
Yeah.
And take it back.
And no one came to get it.
Left it for like a week and a half.
Yeah.
No one came to get it.
That's crazy.
So I opened it, right? I was like, what the fuck is even in this? Lo and behold, it's an entire interface. Exactly what I needed at the time.
That's crazy.
And I never really thought about it like that. And then when I heard you guys say that,
yeah,
I was like,
then you remembered it.
Yeah.
Fam, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in, be really doing some miraculous shit, bro. Like, how did a postage that was meant for a house that's like not even near your house end up at your door? And it happens to be an interface that you needed. And you just told me before we started recording that interface is expensive, right?
Not only is interface expensive, all right. So I had this was 2016-ish.
Yeah. I
probably used it a couple times, and then obviously I packed it somewhere in my house because we moved a bunch of times. So it's just I haven't used it in the last maybe almost 6 years. Right.
Wow.
So obviously I left my interface in London. I'm in Birmingham. I took this one just to try it out again. It's working. It's calm. I figured it out.
Yeah.
So I decided this morning to Google it because I've never actually Googled it. Yeah. So I Googled it. This interface costs 1.5
grand. You're lying. What the fuck? Nigga, I was just thinking to tell you, oh yeah, now I'm about to mail you the Focusrite one because maybe you need that one. Nah, nigga, I'm keeping that one. What you talking about? See, this is what niggas don't niggas need to know the value of shit that they have. My guy tucked this shit away for 6 years. It cost how much again? 1,500.
And that's today. Like, that's the price today.
It would have been more expensive 6-7 years ago when you got it. If that, okay, all jokes aside though, but if that allegedly meal was meant for someone else, there.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Imagine they come across our podcast and it's like, wait a minute.
It's too late. Statute of limitation.
And also, nigga, it's not my fault that someone delivered this shit over here and never even come check on it to pick it up or nothing. Like, fam, it is what it is. It is what it is. And all of this is alleged, by the way. All made up, hypothetical stories and stuff. But yeah, you see how the Lord works. Wouldn't he do it? He would do it. He would do it. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy stories. Talking about crazy stories, though. I went to B1tch's concert last night. Great performance. I got to see Wizkid perform Oju Elegba for £18, bro.
Well, he showed up there.
Yeah. He performed the last song, but it was worth it. I've never seen Wizkid before in the flesh. I was like, oh my God, Wiz! Took off my hat, threw it on the stage. I didn't do that actually, but you know, I felt like doing it. Bro, let me tell you the level of thirst. These new girls now, like, because obviously I consider myself a little bit of a, even though I took offense to you saying this the other day, but I consider myself a little bit of an older gentleman, and I'm trying to like step into that role of, you know what I mean, being the elder statesman that's like wiser than these young kids out here.
29 is not old, by the way.
It's not old, I know, but like I'm starting to feel like I'm wiser. Does that make sense? I'm starting to feel like I got wisdom that a lot of this, you know, 21, 22, 23-year-old kids don't have, right?
Yeah.
Bro, these girls are on demon time, bro. I'm looking at them like, bro, I'm looking at you as a younger sister. Like, this last night, while I was recording, so I recorded the whole show as well, blah, 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 whatever. It'll be out soon. You lot go watch it on YouTube. While I was recording, there's two of them pushing up on me, bro. They were both friends, both giggling, drunk, obviously. I'm just like, if I was an evil, one of them niggas that's just like taking advantage of young girls, I could have had a threesome last night. But I just couldn't do it because I'm just like, I know better. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In the back of my mind, I'd just be like, you disgusting motherfucker. Like, I wouldn't be able to live with myself, basically. I just had to, like, keep it cool with them. Like, but, bro, I was there recording. They literally invaded my personal space just to get my attention. And then I started talking to them, and they started giggling, blah, blah, this, that, and the third, and whatever. And, bro, I'm telling you, I could, anyways. on one, you know when you have the angel on your shoulders and shit, when you have like the demon on the left and the angels on the right. The demon was bare chatting to me, bro. It was, but the angel won in the end, so we thank God. Fam, could have split their wig, bro, and sent them on their way. But anyways, so that happened. It was great. The concert was great. Wizkid performed, ended it. There were other people that came up as well. B1tch3s performed also, like came out for like a feature. TZ came out as well. Who else came out? But fucking Bella Shmurda came out as well. The singer Bella. Bare people came out. Let's just put it that way. Bare African excellence. Honestly, I was so proud of my Nigerian people because like them niggas is winning, them niggas is doing shit the right way. Well, from what I saw last night, anyways. But anyways, the show was over, and then after party was at some club called the Tunnel, right?
Yeah.
And I got to the after party, paid at the door, whatever, got searched by security, whatever, blah blah blah, and it's like a club where you go in and then you go downstairs. It's like an underground type of club, right? As soon as I went down the stairs, turned right to go into the club, guess who I see right in front of me?
Who?
None other than the majestic, the beautiful Any Integrity.
The Alps.
She looked at me in the eye. I looked at her in the eye. She looked at me again like, who the fuck this nigga? I looked at her like, you know who the fuck I am. Nah, I don't think she knew who I was. But I just looked at her, I was like, cool. She's like, okay, cool. She kind of looked at me a bit weird. I just went about my way and just, you know what I mean? But fam, this industry is too small, bro. It's not, and to be fair, it's not like I said anything that I still don't stand on right now. But I guarantee you, if when we did that pod, we had the video and she recognized the face, blah, blah, whatever, I guarantee you she would have had a problem with me being there. Because that's how these
Probably.
artists move. Yeah. That's how these artists move all the time. But she can't do anything because I paid to get in the club. Like, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, shout out to Any Integrity. And also, I will actually like to issue an apology to her. Because the way that I addressed that situation, this is ages ago now, this happened. Even though I was right, because now she can't find Georgia nowhere. But anyways, we move. The way I addressed it might have been a little bit harsh. I'll just say that. And then I'll move on. Because I know in the industry, sometimes niggas make decisions because they kind of have to make that decision to make, you know what I mean, to feed their family, whatever they got going on. Do you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have like made it seem like she didn't really care about black women.
And that's growth.
Yeah, right there. You know what? I'm gonna clap for myself, man. I'm clapping for myself. That's growth right there. So for that, I would apologize to Any Integrity. But yeah, it was great. And you know, I'm starting to realize that I'm too old for this shit, bro. Them niggas got to the club. Well, we got to the club at midnight, and they're telling me, "Ah, yeah, now we're gonna be here till 4 a.m., 5 a.m." I was like, "Excuse me, nigga,
Sleepy.
Fam." The only reason why I went to the after party is to talk to Budge's manager because I'm trying to interview all them niggas, innit? I'm trying to like get them on the platform and shit. But as soon as because obviously niggas got to the club, niggas was popping bottles and shit. And also as well, there's an interesting story I'm about to get into, but we'll get into that in a minute. Niggas was popping bottles and shit, niggas was getting lit, and I'm trying to talk to him. So I caught him the first time. He's like, I caught up here, run. Come find me in a bit. But because obviously he was dealing with shit, innit? And then maybe like, so I went and just kind of like cuts in the corner with somebody's girlfriend that we're going to talk about in a minute. But cuts in the corner, I was just chatting, whatever. And then maybe like an hour or two passes by. So it's like 2 a.m. now. And I decided, you know what, let me go find this nigga because I am not staying until 4 a.m. I got shit to do tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. So I went and found him, chatted to him. It's like, yeah, just drop me a DM. So hopefully, by the grace of the universe, that shit's going to go right and we're going to get them on the platform. But guess whose girlfriend I was kind of like cooling with in the corner of the club. And also, by the way, the quality of bitches that niggas be getting is very different. So on one section, there's B1tch, there's fucking Obong JR, TZ and them, man. All the bitches that was around them was like 9.5 10s.
Damn.
Yes. And then right next to their section was NSG section.
Okay.
Guess what, bitch? Guess the bitches I was in the NSG section. This is no disrespect to NSG.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to you guys. I love you guys so much. But that bitches was ugly.
Oh my god.
And do you know what made it worse? There was more beautiful women there than the ugly ones. And all of the beautiful ones were crowding around them niggas' space. Like, I was just like, this is crazy. So I like doing these things because it just, like, you hear about these things or you see them in music videos or movies or whatever. But to see it in real life is very, fam, these women are thirsty.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But shout out to NSG. I don't know what his name is, but you know their leader, the one that looks like J5.
No, I don't. I don't know none of these guys.
All right. Basically, one NFG member He has a girl in it. That's his girlfriend. Shout out to
Yeah.
you. Shout out to her as well, because she was super cool. And bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I could have.
Excuse me?
I said I think I could have.
What does that mean? You have to elaborate.
No, we can't do that because you know what I'm talking about. Obviously she was drunk, so and I don't wanna make this seem like she was a hoe or whatever, because she was actually a very cool person. But like we were just there just chatting, just having a good time. Do you get what I'm saying? If I was one of those people that just wanted to spite to come on here and be like, oh yeah, nah, fuck one of NSG's members, girl, blah blah, whatever, I would have pursued it. But I decided not to. Because I fuck bitches that bad than that, I'll be honest. No offense to NSG though. Shout out to them.
Okay, but my question is,
Yeah.
do you want to take this platform to the next level?
Yes, of course.
So why are you making the mature decisions? Stop it.
Nah, you gotta make the mature decision, because you never know, what opportunity just fucking some girl is gonna block for me in the future. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I could have done that, have the story, come on here and be like, oh, fuck this bitch, blah, blah, whatever. And then a year down the line, J5 decided not to come and sit down with us just because we did that. Or just because I did that. Does that make sense? I gotta be smart with my moves, bro. I need to attain, do you know what it is? I need to attain a certain level of notoriety and like growth in the platform and the business in general before I start doing antics like that. Because guaranteed, I have plans. But I'm not gonna say them yet. I'm coming from his banks as well. Anyways, yeah. With that being said, I feel like I'm a bit too old now, man, to be going clubbing to like fucking 4 a.m. and shit. Because the night before that, I met some other rapper called Verbs, and a singer called Maya, and another guy called Derek, who's a rapper as well. Right, I went to his show. It was a free show. He was fucking sick. Gonna be interviewing him soon. And bro, them niggas, like, we left the fucking show at like maybe like around 11:30 or whatever. And them niggas like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to this place. We're gonna go to that. Oh, you should come with us. I was like, nah, I'm going home, nigga. I'm tired. Like, I don't understand how these people do this. Week after week after week. You need your body to
it's
rest.
Not for me anyway. I did it for a while, and then I was like, yeah, this is silly.
Yeah, trust me, bro. You're making the right decisions.
I'd rather just go to work. If I'm out till 4, there's no way I can wake up at 6 and go to work.
Yeah, it's not possible. Yeah, exactly. It's not like, anyways. But if you're out there and you do that, shout out to you though. I mean, like, not. I mean, I'm not hating on no one. Just saying, it's just impractical. To close this section out though, first of all, I think Scissor got a BBL. We're gonna talk about that in a bit. Yep. The Scissor, I think she got a BBL. But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But before we talk about that, I want you to watch this video that I'm about to send you. Actually, you might as well play it on your end. I send it to your Twitter DMs because I can hear it. Right.
Really want to know me? I'm going to tell you how it is.
Let's rock and roll.
Why do you think we haven't been intimate yet?
Because of me.
Listen carefully.
Continue.
Oh, you would like me to elaborate?
I want you to elaborate.
Okay. I feel like there's two kind of women you meet. You can meet a woman who wears her sexual heart on her sleeve. And there's another woman you can meet that it means a lot more. That if you're going to sleep with her, you're not just sleeping.
Wait, I'm going to pause it here because I want to say quickly.
Yeah, go on.
She's not listening.
At all. But let's watch the video.
With her, you are committing to her. Like for me, finding women and intimacy, it's not something that's tough. I can get that anywhere. So if I am to go down that road where I'm not 100 about you, I feel like that's a disrespect. You know, I could say and do all of those things, and boom, we have some cold, beautiful sex. That's no problem. But then what the hell does it mean after that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Kwame sort of digging himself in a deep hole there. The more he was saying, the more offended she was.
Pause it for a second.
Because actually,
notice how every single woman on there wasn't listening either. Anyways, carry on.
Lack of sensitivity in what he was saying there.
Can I give you my response now?
Go for it, darling.
If he wanted to fuck, we could have.
No, listen, guys.
Is that so?
You don't know me.
You don't know
If you really
me.
want to know me, I'm going to tell you how it is.
Okay? Is that so?
Now, I respect this man hugely. He treats me right. But what I will say is, what I didn't hear Kwame say is, he's talking about him, how he feels, whatever. He thinks we haven't had sex because of him. But I'll tell you something now. I'm a sexual being. And I'm a strong boss. Yeah? And no man can sit in front of me and tell me we haven't had sex because of him. You have to understand that it takes two to tango. I'm proud of me. And for a man to sit next to me and say we haven't had sex because of him, are you?
What does that mean? What did she say?
Fam, I don't know. Like, I feel like she heard him say, "Oh, the reason why we haven't fucked because I don't want to fuck you." That's literally what she's
exactly
responding to. He's saying, "I don't want it to be sexual because I feel like you will expect me to then commit to you after we get sexual, and I'm not sure whether I want to commit to you or not. Even when nigga do right, nigga still wrong." Please explain to me, Legacy.
I find it funny because she stopped listening after he said, "We're not having sex because of me."
Yeah.
Right? And the only reason she wanted him to elaborate is just so she could think of a response to that. Right? So she had time to think of a response. And it's funny to see because all of them at the table had the same reaction when he said that. And I don't want to say nothing about black women.
Hey, but man, it is what it is.
The report or whatever she is, the one that I was looking at the screen. I find it funny that she says it was insensitive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think what they mean by saying it's insensitive is you haven't used any feeling words. Not that the delivery was actually insensitive, because the delivery was very concise,
very clear,
and very, very clear in his communication. But what they mean is you didn't use any feeling words. You didn't use "I feel," "you feel," "how you feel." You didn't use any of those. That's what they mean by insensitive.
Nigga, what? I don't have to talk in feelings. What the fuck?
Bro, that's how they talk. They talk in feelings.
Nigga, your feelings doesn't matter, bro. The fact is the fact. Like, and he didn't say that to hurt her feelings. Because if he wanted to say that to hurt her feelings, for real, nigga would just be like, I don't want to fuck you. Like, that's simple as that.
That's insensitive.
Exactly. That's insensitive. Nigga, what I got from... Yeah, go on.
What I got from that was, I can beat, and it's not hard for me to just find things to beat. But I want to make sure that when we're doing it, I'm not putting you in that category, and I want to make sure that I know where I want to go with this. Exactly. That's what I got from it.
Yeah, that's what every man got from it, and that's exactly what he was saying. Because we're not listening to fucking respond. And
sorry, go on.
Now I was gonna say, and this proves that women have a way bigger ego than men do.
Oh yeah.
Wait, like, how can you just get upset from someone because they're trying to make good life decisions? like I'm so confused.
And that thing that she said, no man can tell me that we're not fucking because of him. That is so if you think about what she just said there, that is so crazy.
Yep. That's rape.
That is
Imagine,
so
imagine,
crazy.
imagine a man saying that. Imagine a man saying that. Imagine he'll get cancelled. He might even get locked up.
Bro. Have you ever been in the situation where where
Yeah.
mm, okay,
Choose your words
a-
wisely.
you've been with a girl, right?
Yeah.
And
A plethora. Yes.
oh, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just. You said A, so I just wanted to let
Right.
plethora, different flavors. But Karen.
And you've like said no to beating, right?
Yeah. That's
In
happened a few times. Yeah.
in your relationship with her, you said no to beating, right?
Yeah.
And then she's gone and chat shit about you
To her friend. Yeah.
to everybody.
Yeah.
That happens so much.
100%. Because they
And
feel
it's
like it's a disrespect to them that you don't
never
want to fuck
spoken
them.
about.
Oh yeah, of course not. Of course not. And that's what I'm saying. That's the female ego. Because niggas with ego, like men with ego, do that as well. They get upset because a woman doesn't want to give them a number, or fuck them, or flirt with them, whatever the case may be. That's highlighted a lot. Women have a huge ego when you refuse to engage with them. Even if they're trying to move to you and they're trying to put themselves, like, have you ever been in a situation where like you can see this girl is trying to put herself in your eyesight, in your view, just so that you can come
Yeah.
talk to her, right? I've been in situations like that and I'll ignore it if I'm not interested or whatever, or I'm not feeling or I'm working or whatever the case may be. And I'll ignore it and I'll see them legit be fucking upset and angry because I didn't want to come and talk to you. It's like, what the fuck do you think you are? That's a huge ego that I can't manage.
It's
Sorry.
crazy.
I'm good. I got better things to do with my fucking time. Jesus Christ. If I was that guy, I would have left while she was in the middle of her talking. I'd have been like, fam, you clearly didn't hear what I was saying. So there's no point. You don't communicate. You sound like a fucking kid. You sound like a child. And you need to relax. But anyways, let's get off of that because there's some sad news to be spoken about. Since we're on the subject of women, I've sent you the video on your Twitter DMs. Unfortunately, it was reported by the Dark Skin Nigger Association, Light Skin Niggers Association, and just the Nigger Association in general, the overall Nigger Association, that Scissor has went under the knife.
Ugh.
Now people are trying to tell me that no, she's just thick. But I looked
No.
at pictures side by side. That is a new body. That is 1000% a new body. So now, Legacy, what you think about this, man? What's happening here?
It's sad to see.
Very
It's
sad.
sad to see.
Very, very sad.
A lot of our top picks for the draft have fallen by the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the top prospects that we were scouting this year
Just like
seem
that.
to have disappointed.
Just like that. My nigga, I was crying for 2 hours after I seen this video.
But
why?
yeah, why?
Like, you were sexy.
It was already there.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, this is not gonna be the misogyny cast.
No, let's do it. You want to take this to the next level, right? Let's go.
Right. Go back to what year did Control come out? Like
probably like what was that? 2016.
2016.
I want to say 2016.
Harken back
Mm-hmm.
to 2016.
Yeah.
Control comes out. A young baddie named Scissors on the cover. And she was fit, like I'm talking like she looked like she hits the gym.
Yeah.
Right? And then COVID dawns upon us. Everybody goes inside. We don't see everybody for a while. And then we come back out into the light and certain niggas have gained
Hella weight.
Some baggage.
Niggas say
Right.
what it is. They gain fat. Weight. Niggas is fat now. I apologize
majority
to
of
all
the
black women,
time-
of course.
The majority of the time, the guys are gonna hit the gym again. But the other variation of the human species,
They're gonna hit Dr. Miami.
some of them to Miami. Scissor was looking a bit. She had a lot of baggage, like she was about to travel, and then suddenly there's
Oh shit! There's videos of her like
yeah,
this.
come on, man.
This is
if she just hit the weights a bit, she would have got that anyway.
Yep. But I tell you one thing. Once it comes to like beauty and all this stuff, women always take the easy way out. 100%. Only like a select few hit the gym hard. Even some of the ones that hit the gym aren't there for the gymming. They've already gone to Dr. Miami. They know that their body looks like they've gone to the gym, but they're just at the gym to take pictures to show people online that they go into gym and then leave, which is just the most ridiculous thing ever.
Bro, it's I find it funny because it's gonna change anyway. Like
Yeah, of course. But
back in like the 90s, it was
Mm.
like super thigh gaps, skinny things. Then I don't know what happened to make it this. I find this absolutely.
I think
nasty.
it's the strippers. It's the
Yeah,
strippers.
it's
that made
probably
it
the
this.
strippers.
Yeah,
This is even that,
and I
I'm
blame
like,
the rappers as well.
it's the rappers' fault. To me, this is unattractive.
Yeah, same. That's why when I saw it, I was like, no, we gotta talk about this on the podcast, man. Not
It's just
scissor.
gonna-
They got scissor
Especially since
too.
it's gonna change as well. Like it's the trend is just gonna change.
And to be honest, I think the trend is already slightly changing. Because the whole BBL thing is played out now. Like, so many different type shapes. That's just nasty. I've always been against it from the very beginning. But I feel like niggas are not kind of like waking up to it. Like, raw. Like, I want the natural bodied woman as opposed to a woman that, like, changes shapes every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, but is what is. And also, all of you bitches out there, some of them are not rich enough to get the proper BBL. So they get the BBN. You know what I'm saying? The Brazilian butt nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's of a lift. So it's looking a bit wonky and shit. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy in the dunya, bro. But real quick, since we're on female celebrities, do you want to break the news to the people about what happened to Meg Thee Stallion? Because I think it was you that retweeted that, or you liked one of the tweets or something.
Oh yeah, I can pull up the tweet now actually.
Yeah, poor Meg Thee Stallion, man.
Bro, how do I go? Oh shit, there it is. So, two thieves have broken into Meg Thee Stallion's Los Angeles home, making out with around 300k to 400k in jewelry, cash, and more. American English is so weird.
Very, very weird.
Because when I read making out, I was like, why would they lips the cash instead of stealing it? And it took me legit like 10 minutes to figure out what the fuck making out meant.
Oh my god, that's the tweet that I saw. I was like, this nigga's ridiculous.
Why would they lips all that cash?
And the jewelry.
What kind of freaky shit are these niggas on?
Nigga tongue kissing the cash and shit. That's crazy. Nah. They're talking about they left with all of that, and that is what they say. You think that's bad? Some nigga commented, because I saw the Say Cheese tweet because they reported on it. Some nigga commented, "Oh, nigga like me would have stole some panties." And it had bare likes on.
This is a sick Negro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? They reported on the woman being fucking robbed, and this nigga was like, nah, if that was bad, I'd have took some panties too. Like, what the fuck? Niggas is out here just fucking being ridiculous. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Just fucking ridiculous. What? But yeah, I guess I hope the robbers get caught. You know, I don't know what else you have to say about this.
Bro, why do people keep so much cash in their house?
It's never people. It's just celebrities, in my opinion, because I feel like they have to live that. They feel like they have to kind of like live that lifestyle of
Yeah.
having the jewelries there. So when people come to their house, they can see that they got stacks of cash. But the real rich people don't even look at money. They don't even know what money looks like anymore because everything's electronic. So
I also
I
think
don't
like
get it.
I also find it funny that like people with so much money to buy like houses, they just buy like houses that are like pre-made almost. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean pre-made?
there's no customization to your house.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It just looks bland.
it's funny, like even on the lower level, like there's a streamer I used to watch called Nick Merckx, right?
Yeah.
He's a COD streamer, yeah. And he built a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he built a game room in his basement. Like, it's got a waterfall and everything.
Damn, that sounds
But
nice.
his security is so sick. Like in his house,
Mm-hmm.
there's a 360 camera that's on a rail on the ceiling,
What?
and the rail goes around every single room in the house.
Oh shit.
Also, his actual game room
Yeah.
has Face ID.
Oh,
and
before you can
fingerprint
step
scanning.
inside.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What? Where's this guy from?
I think he's from America, but I'm not sure where he lives right now.
Fair enough.
Where he built that house, but
That's
like
nuts.
all he did was consult and had a hand in the design, and like there's no reason for like these celebrities not to have like at least a safe with like some kind of retinal scan or something.
Yeah. Absolutely no reason. But the thing is, niggas want to flex. Niggas want to be like, oh, no, I'm so hard. No one's ever going to come here. You lot live in LA. There's a bunch of gang niggas fucking spying on people and going to their house and robbing them. This is not new. LA been...
this is LA as well.
Yeah.
Niggas get out of LA, bro.
Exactly. Do you get what I'm saying? But the thing is, niggas always want to test their luck. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And we're not blaming the victim here, by the way. We're just saying some things are common sense things.
Yeah,
So,
thank God she wasn't in there.
Exactly. Because she could have, God forbid, potentially lost her life. You know what I'm saying?
The way they got popped.
What do you think Poddington was doing when they came in? Because you know that nigga was home. He did stay at home boyfriend.
Okay. Poddington's been catching smoke for no reason.
Oh shit! Nah, man. What you mean no reason? Because he's a bitch ass nigga. That's why. That's the reason, nigga. What? You talk about no reason. What you mean? Anyways, shout out to Poddington Fontaine. And you know who else is gonna catch some smoke from me again? 2 weeks in a row.
Oh.
DDG. Can you imagine this nigga?
Wow.
Hold on. First of all, don't wow me like that, because you now insinuating that I hate this nigga for no reason. Okay, I have my reasons. Nigga gonna tweet out, "I be bored as hell when my girl leave." Nigga, first of all, that's not your girl. Let's get that. Let's get that out of the way. First of all. Secondly, is you really that lame that you need your girl to be around for you to feel some type of excitement, nigga?
Bro, please, bro. Why are you doing?
Yo, get off this nigga's ass, man.
Why? First of all, pause. Secondly, why? Well, I could freedom of speech. I could say, you know, how I feel about this guy. That's some lame ass shit. Nigga, when I've been in a relationship, I've been waiting for my girl to leave so I can have some private time to myself and do things that I normally wouldn't do when she's here. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't get niggas like this. That's what I'm saying. And I'm being serious though. Obviously, all jokes aside, but I'm being serious. That's some lame ass shit though. Like, how? Anyways, you think I'm wrong?
The nigga is in love.
Yeah. See, that's why she's going to cheat on him with me one day. Shout out to you, Haley, baby. I love you. Anywho's, since we are on the subject of bitches, should we talk about academics?
All right. What did academics do now?
Oh, did you not see the video? I saw you commented. You retweet. Yeah, you quote retweeted one of them.
Oh,
Yeah, the video of him apparently allegedly putting hands on a woman in Miami.
I was confused.
Yeah, he did not put hands on her at all.
I didn't see any hands being put on anybody.
Yep. He was very aggressive in his communication, his verbal communication with her, but he did not put hands on her at all. This is another classic scenario of when women don't like a nigga, because academics is not loved by women at all. He's loved by his chat niggas, isn't it? And because he's so famous, I guess, he gets all of these baddies to do whatever he wants. So women on the internet don't like him for that reason. But what you lot shouldn't be liking are the women that doing whatever he wants, knowing that they don't like his company, just his money. The hypocrisy there is fucking outstanding to me. But we're gonna leave that.
I have a question.
Go on.
Do you think there's a reason that the internet has decided that academics is the nigga to bully?
Oh, 100%. The reason is from the inception of DJ Academics. He's a nigga that was like in his mama's basement, or at least that was the perception, in his mama's basement talking shit about rappers and talking shit about women. Academics used to have a thing, or he still does, called the Hard on Thoughts program.
The hard on thoughts movement. Yeah.
Yeah, movement, that's the one. Fam, women don't like men talk like that.
Normally, that's cool. Like, there's niggas that do that, but the men don't really care.
That's
But
true.
I find it that like the industry almost
Mm-hmm.
has taken it a point to bully academics specifically, and I don't understand. I can't pinpoint the reason.
The reason
Niggas
Go on.
bring up the war in Chirac shit.
Mm-hmm. But he's repented from that, so you can't use that as a reason.
I don't think he needs to repent for that.
I don't think so
I
either,
find it
but he
absolutely
did.
hilarious that somebody reporting on it
Mm-hmm.
is catching more flack
Then
than the niggas participating.
Yep, I know, but that's the black community, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's not to shit on black people, but that's just to say that sometimes we focus on the wrong shit. It's just that simple. Focus on the wrong shit. And when I say we, I'm really talking more about African Americans. Because that shit don't be happening over here. Niggas don't be glorifying the stabbings and shit. Like, unless you are a part of the gang. But in America, literally normal black people that aren't a part of a gang or affiliated or nothing, they will hear about that shit happening, not say nothing, not do no campaigns or nothing. But as soon as someone start making a joke out of it, oh, you're so insensitive to black people. It's like, nigga, this shit's happening. And also, you asked the question earlier, the reason why the industry is, they've taken it upon themselves to particularly bully academics or try to bully academics is because he's been successful and continues to be successful without their approval. Does that make sense? And they can't derail his success because his success is based on his following, and his following is huge.
Yeah,
That's why they don't like him.
He needs to like. I'm trying to be so careful with what I say today.
No, go on. Let it rip.
If academics killed a couple niggas,
Ooh, yeah.
this wouldn't happen.
Oh, 100%.
The person that tweeted this, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Oh, academics can versus how women women disrespect him versus how when men disrespect him." Right?
Yep.
And they put that Vic Mensa interview from Everyday Struggle.
Yep.
That interview, I remember when it came out, I was pissed off the entire day.
At academics or at Vic Mensa?
At everybody.
Okay. All right.
Because what Vic Mensa did on that interview
was disgusting.
Is try and disrespect somebody who he thinks he can disrespect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a shit. Like he was a bitch nigga for that. He was a bitch nigga. I don't know how anybody else can interpret it any other way.
Vic
And then he
Mensa
goes on
always
to say
been a
what he
bitch
said about
nigga.
XXXTentacion.
Yeah, of course.
That nigga's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wish Academics was a different person. Because there's no way I'm sitting there and Vic Mensa is doing what he's doing.
Yep.
I'm
Throwing hands.
It's hands and feet. There's
Hands and
no
feet.
way. Like Academics was really trying to be professional and trying to transition into a professional space.
I know, but
I
that's
could see
what. But exactly, and that's what I'm gonna say. That's why Academics is winning now.
fucking this nigga up.
Yeah, nah. Academics played it right. He played it right. Yeah, disrespect me on camera. Go ahead, do what you need to do. But guess what, though? Once we leave out here, I'm jumping in a Lambo. And where are you jumping in? Okay then. After selling how many records again, Vic? Okay then. All right, let's go. Because that's the thing. At the end of the day, like, you can feel the way you feel, do whatever you do, whatever, blah blah, whatever. Talking about, oh yeah, no. I'm talking about the Vic Mensa situation. Like, oh yeah, no, that was some real people that actually died that you was making fun out of. But you didn't have to do it in the manner that you did it. You could have educated him. And in fact, after that whole Vic Mensa thing, Academics changed his whole persona, not his persona really, but he changed his whole thing to like be a little bit more sensitive and not making too much jokes about death and shit like that. But at the end of the day, Vic, those people, those men are killing and shooting each other till this day. And you, Vic Mensa, aren't doing shit about it.
But the very next thing Vic Mensa did after this interview was make fun of XXXTentacion's death.
Yeah, I know. Because, fam, you think Vic actually cares about those people that died? He doesn't. He just cares. He just cares because Academics calls his music shit. He calls his music trash, makes fun of how much albums he sells and all this type of stuff. That's where the anger is really coming out of. Not for the fact that Academics is talking about these guys being dead. All of that is just a fucking smoke and mirrors, bro. That's it. Pretty much. And also, the thing that annoys me about this, let's talk about like the reaction of, first of all, the guy who released this video on Twitter is a man trying to pander to women, right? And then he says, DJ Academics, when a woman disrespects him, I'm gonna put the video up there if you know, but we don't have to play the video. But Academics was, you know what? Let's play the video. Let's hear it. Okay, so that's the video right there. Obviously, you can hear him screaming, and it seems like he's in an emotional space, and he's very angry at whatever this young lady has just done. If that role was reversed, guess what? This same woman will be screaming. Go, sis. I know whatever he did, he deserved it. Blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And for me, it's just like, let's keep the same fucking energy, man. Like, let's just... I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. Because I'm not all for all these gender wars bullshit. But when something is clearly bullshit, like, let's just fucking call it what it is.
Especially when you see videos like this, because I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know the context prior.
Well, I don't know either. And exactly. And even without knowing the context, you can tell that he hasn't just decided to wake up and attack this woman. You can tell that she's done something to get this reaction from him. And someone's recording him on the sly.
And it's not even an attack, it's more like a scolding.
Yeah. And in the video, he took the bag away from her because he bought the bag. He said that. He's like, give me that bag. I'm the nigga. I copped that shit. And yeah, he has every right. I feel like women always want to flip-flop. And by the way, when I say women, I'm not talking about all women, because I know some of you out there are very respectable and have common sense. But women that live this type of lifestyle, that will hang out with Academics, fuck him, even though they don't find him attractive at all, and then talk shit behind his back, they leave that type of lifestyle because of the shit that he can buy for them. And he has every right to use that as his power. I'm sorry. Women don't want to ever admit that, oh, well, he bought it for me, so he shouldn't be able to. No, nigga, like, it's my money that I spent on buying that expensive bag. Yes, you better fucking get in line. That's what I have to say about that. I'm not going to say anymore because otherwise, it might be bordering misogyny. Yeah. And also, as well, all you hotep pandering ass niggas online, women aren't gonna fuck you because you put other men down. That's not gonna happen. From the beginning of time, women have never respected men that talk shit about other men to get pussy from them. So just stop. Just stop. I just want to mention real quick before we move on from the academics topic. Freddie Gibbs obviously found that video funny and he reported on it. Well, he did like a little TikTok green screen thing on it. It's fucking hilarious. But I can't find the video now, so I'm not gonna waste my time looking for it. I'm so sad that we gotta talk about this. But Kanye West, man, dropped a new interview, a third interview in the space of like 3 months on Drink Champs. Have you seen it?
I didn't watch the interview, no.
Okay, I haven't seen the whole thing. I watched probably about like half an hour of it. But he starts off out the gate just like, you know what, let me just play the video. Let me just play the video. Drake is the greatest. No, not this one. It does say that. It says Drake is the greatest. Not this one, not this one, not this one, not this video. Drake is the greatest. Okay, relax. Drink Champs 3, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I don't know why I have like bare of them saved. And now I can't even find the exact one that I need. But basically, he was going in on Jewish people again. Of course. Yep. Yeah, there we go.
Travis gave me the address. Right. But as far as Meek Mills, right, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Wait, hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a door and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about Michael. Right. I'm Michael now. Right, Every Michael you can think of, but mostly Godfather Michael now.
Damn, all right. What I'm saying is, know you're about to get fired. Because doesn't Puff own Revolt?
I don't know if I love or I hate Nori.
Oh, really? Nah, I love Nori, bro. That's my nigga. Why'd you say that, God?
Because, yeah, some of the interviews are great.
Mm-hmm.
But is it every single opportunity you have to hop on?
Well, I mean, obviously, personally, I would say no. But if you're a nigga like Nori, like, come on. Come on, man. Of course, he's going to hop on this opportunity. Of course he is. Like, and why not? It's only bringing him more. Like, he tweeted this morning or yesterday morning, whenever it was, after the video dropped, that his views that he got from the Kanye West interview is bonkers in under 24 hours. So it's about the ratings for him, because he signed to Revolt, and the better his show does, the better, more money he gets, the more, you know what I'm saying, the more sponsorship deals, this, that, and the third. So that's what he cares about. And I can't fault him for that, because I guess that's how the system is built. So, is what it is.
All of that and still can't win Podcast of the Year.
Actually,
because of pussy.
Actually, he did win it.
BET.
For the BET one?
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, he did. He tied with Carisha.
Huh?
Yeah.
I thought he tied.
Yeah, it was a
That's
tie.
not a tie.
It was a tie. It was a tie.
That
It
should
was
be
a
a
tie.
landslide win.
I know, but Carisha is giving Diddy something Nori apparently
Oh
isn't
my
giving.
god.
He isn't giving Diddy. Diddy bought that whole. That's why I didn't come in here and speak about it, because it was so obvious. Like, Carisha, really, after 5 episodes, now she's winning best podcast.
Yeah, that's
Come on, Diddy, come on, man.
real bad.
Yeah, he acting real bad. He acting all the way bad. That's crazy. But if I'm Nori, I'll be pissed at that move that Diddy made, though. Because, come on, man. That's probably why he allowed Kanye West to come back. Even though he knows that Kanye West is going to talk shit about Diddy's name like that. But he was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get the ratings up. It is what it is. But during this interview, the one thing I've realized about Kanye West is this. I don't believe in him anymore. And I say that not because I think he's trying to spread the wrong message. I just think that Kanye West, either it's him or people in his team or whatever, I think it's probably him, has figured out that people don't give a fuck about nothing. They don't give a fuck about issues that we should give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about issues that affect the family members, themselves, whatever. They just give a fuck to hear what they want to hear. And he's taking advantage of it.
I also want to bring this point.
Go on.
You know that Kanye has bipolar and a plethora of, I think, some other mental issues, health issues.
I kind of challenge that. I don't think that's true. Especially after watching this Drink Champs interview. I think this nigga is 100% right in his head. He's just manipulating everyone.
I think people have a misunderstanding of some of these conditions.
Okay, explain it to us.
With bipolar, you can go through these episodes that we call mania, right? Or you have manic episodes. People have heard the term manic episodes.
Okay.
And it can seem that the person is 100% in their right mind during a manic episode. But that is far from the case. The reason I say this, right, is because I watched a clip from a Patreon episode from Joe Budden, right, where he had Rizza Islam on it, right?
Ooh. How'd you find that? Because I know you not subscribed to the Patreon.
No, it was like a 9-minute. It was like a.
Oh, just a clip. Oh, okay, fair enough.
On YouTube.
I need to watch that. That'll be interesting. But Karen.
And he brought up a point that I wanted to bring up when we spoke about this last week, right? But I wasn't too sure. You remember when Kanye started dating Kim, right?
Yeah.
And then there was that period where he came out and he was the first time he did this type of shit, and he was railing on Chris, right? And he was talking about how they were trying to get him to do drugs, go to a mental institution, and all of that.
Yeah.
And they had him in a mental institution.
Do
you find it suspicious that Kanye's erratic behavior over the years happened after that point? Because Kanye before was Kanye, but he wasn't like this.
Like this, yeah, that's true actually. Oh shit, I never thought about
Do you find it suspicious
that is a little
that
suspicious.
after being in a mental institution, after they've had him on different drugs, right?
That
his
now it's
condition
acting
has
like this.
gotten like this.
God damn, I didn't even think about
Especially as someone who was so who advocated against using that kind of shit and going through those kind of procedures, right? Because of the fear of it would change him.
Yeah.
And Rizza Islam also mentioned alongside this that, remember when Tyrese was on the internet crying and doing all of that shit?
Yeah.
He was also on drugs prescribed to him from a mental institution.
Damn. See, that brother Rizza Islam, he's spitting some cold shit sometimes.
See, he also came with more facts that I'm failing to remember at this point.
Yeah, that's what I said, because I've watched some of his interviews and I'm like, this nigga be talking facts. Like, but anyways, carry on.
And Tyrese got off with them,
Mhm.
thankfully. Obviously, he didn't have bipolar and all of that, so it
Yeah.
affected him different. But he got off of them, and then Tyrese hasn't been like that since. It was only that period where he was on it.
Then he did
that happened, right? I feel like one day we just like this. The Kardashians, Chris especially, she's a sicko.
Oh, 1000%. Anyone that can watch her daughter get fucked and then go, I don't know, can you guys go do that again, is a fucking sick-minded person. But let's move on.
Just look at their history and look at all the people that are associated with them, especially the black men, and what's actually happened.
Apart from Tristan, because he's the only one that's playing it right. He didn't go to cocaine or crack or no mental institute. He just fuck bitches.
I'm just saying, there's a certain.
No, but you're right. All jokes aside, you're absolutely right. There's like, if it barks like a dog, looks like a dog, most likely is a fucking dog.
It's most likely a Kardashian.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, now that you've mentioned that, makes me like think a little bit. And honestly, I would even argue against that. I would not be surprised if they pumped this nigga full of some drugs that's making him erotic now. But it is what it is. Prayers to Kanye West, I guess, is what I could say. But at this point, for me personally, I don't want to be inspired by someone like that. Because what I've realized is that from his patterns, he's looking to inspire multiple people. So he says multiple things that contradict themselves to try to get them to feel him, to support him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like on the Drink Champs interview, for example, this nigga was like, we shouldn't be living in a society where you gotta cross over a homeless person to get to the Gucci store. That's fucked up. And then literally the next sentence was bragging about how much millions he had. And I'm just like, bro, like, is it Uchiwali or like, which one is it?
But in that point, I don't think that contradicts each other.
It does, because he wasn't just saying I have millions. He was like, basically, he says the whole Gucci thing, and then Nori asks him about if he's dating, because one of his model girlfriends like came in short, and Nori was like, oh, like that being said, you dating right now? You have a girlfriend? You have a girl? Blah blah whatever. And he was like, nah, I just be doing shit for girls, man. I could just buy a bitch a house. You know, I just be doing ridiculously rich shit. That's what he said. That contradicts your point of we should be more human and care about everyone and not just care about just spending money on yourself and just think of society. Because that's the point he was making just before that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can be...
Nah.
People can be ridiculously rich.
Mm-hmm. And of course you can. But when you're ridiculously rich and you're saying we should care about the homeless people and build houses and do all this and blah, 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 this, that, and the third, your next sentiment isn't going to be, or your sentiment that you live your life by isn't just like buying bitches, whatever, just because you got the money to. I just don't...
That's one less homeless bitch. I think he's doing a great job. I don't see the problem.
You're ridiculous. You are ridiculous. But yeah, I'm just saying, like for example, I want to talk about what he said about the Jewish people. Or no, actually, I'm going to take that. It's not even about the Jewish people. It's about Jewish controlled media. He was absolutely correct in everything he said. He said that they use it to control black people. They use it to perpetuate and keep black people oppressed. They use it to perpetuate white supremacy. He said all of these things, and he's correct. And then he concluded it with, I am speaking out against it because as black people, we're all scared to speak out against it. Now they've fucked with the wrong black guy, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And he's correct. I completely agree with all of that point. But that doesn't mean that I'm blind to the fact that he's only just saying that to get black people's support back after the whole White Lives Matter debacle. That's what he does. He upsets you and then does another interview that makes you believe back in him. There's a pattern of this happening for like the last 5 years now. And now I just feel like I'm at that point where even though I'm agreeing with everything that you're saying, Kanye, but I want to see some action behind that. You can't say all of that thing, all of those about about the Jewish controlled media, about how they perpetuating white supremacy, blah, 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 this, that, and the third, and then wear a White Lives Matter t-shirt with your grill saying Balenciaga. Guess who owns Balenciaga? Kanye. You can't do that and then go, oh yeah, the greatest company in the world is Balenciaga because they're funding your agenda. They're also funding white supremacy. Kanye West. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's my issue with Kanye West. I'm just going to listen to the fire music, but I'm not going to follow because following Kanye West is a bit dangerous. And he's about to be president as well in 2024. A lot of people think that's not going to happen, but trust me, bro. You see, the same way Donald Trump became president and people didn't believe it. Kanye West will be the president of the United States of America. Mark my words. So I just want to be careful with the things that I personally get inspired by. I have way more people I can be inspired by. And I'd like to kind of keep Kanye West out of that. Is, the only thing I'm saying. But yeah. We can move on.
Drake is the greatest of all time.
Basically, I haven't gotten to that part of the interview yet, but like there's just the clip.
I just saw the clip.
Yeah, it's just a clip of him saying Drake is the greatest rapper of all time, and he's not going to apologize about it. Of course, you hear it, and he's not going to apologize about it. But I just feel like maybe he's saying that as an apology-ish to Drake because of what he said recently about Drake. About how Drake will fuck your baby mother's mother. Now that's real war. Actually, he said something else about Drake on the Drink Champs interview. What was it that he said? Oh fuck, I can't remember now. Yeah, he said that one time he was in the studio with Drake, right? They were making music. This was after they squashed it, right?
Yeah.
And then Drake said to him, yo, Kanye, I just want to let you know that nothing happened between me and Kim. That's what Kanye West said on this fucking interview. I just bust out laughing. I was like, Drake would be the type of nigga to say that after he fucked your wife. And now you're kind of back being cool. Drake would say that. That sounds like Drake. So yeah, I just think this whole thing is just like he's points are just everywhere, and I think he's only doing this to rile people up and gain some support, preparing for his presidential election. I truly believe that. What do you think about all this, Legacy?
I'm tired of paying attention to Kanye West, to be honest.
I agree.
And he's never really been my inspiration. I think for more people, I guess I'd be in the creative industry, but I think he influences more fashion people and more
creative people. Yeah.
More producer side.
And not even just that, not even just producers, like graphic designers, fucking like me, for example, like people that like to build shit from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like that's how I first started getting inspired by him, because I'm looking at this black man that's like created Yeezy. Do you know how crazy that is? That a black man's created a luxury brand that's like rivaling the Balenciagas and the Gucci's and all this stuff. You know how nuts that is? But then looking at his behavior, I'm just, it's dangerous to kind of like get into his world and just be, not even just be a yes man to him, but like listen to his words. I have to kind of like use my own brain and my own mind to be like, okay, cool, this nigga's bugging here. Yeah, you might be the greatest designer in my book. I think he's probably not designer, but I think he's probably the greatest like innovator in my book that we've seen in this generation. But you're a little cuckoo, nigga. Like, come on, you are a little bit off somewhere. And that might be the Kim Kardashian thing that like you mentioned earlier, to be honest. But yeah. What else do we have? Yeah, talking about Drake, since we were talking about Drake. He and The Weeknd are boycotting the Grammys for the second year in a row. So they're not going to submit any of their music. They're not going to go to the Grammys. They're not going to promote it. And I kind of support it. What you think?
Who's boycotting Drake and who?
And The Weeknd.
OVOXO.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it. There's no point.
Absolutely no point, man. Because the thing is, niggas will talk about how, the Grammys is this and the Grammys is that, the Grammys don't do this, the Grammys too wide, the Grammys don't give black artists, and the next year, go sell their ass to the Grammys. So I really respect this because they're both standing, because they both did it last year as well, and they're not doing it this year again, and I'm sure next year they're going to do it again. Because they've figured out, like, we're at a point where we can sell out 50,000 fucking people in a stadium. Both Drake and The Weeknd could do that easy, no problem. Why the fuck do I need a validation from the Grammys? And Drake already got like 13 Grammys anyway, so you don't give a fuck. I'm about to send you a video right now by 50 Cent. You see 50 Cent's son and what he was saying?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So 50 Cent's son was on IG Live arguing with a couple of strangers. Wait, hold on. Yeah, don't play it yet. We'll play it in a minute. Arguing with a couple of strangers because his dad only pays $6,700 per month in child support. To put this in perspective, this nigga is 25 years old.
I didn't even know they paid child support that long.
that's what I said.
I had no idea.
I thought they stopped at 18.
Right? When I saw the video originally, I was like, "Oh, this nigga like 17."
No, this nigga is 25.
He's stupid. Yeah, I understand. 25?
Nigga, go get a fucking job.
Go get a job.
Like, and wait, hold on. It's not even just that. It's the fact that the child support is some people's salary. In fact, some people's salary isn't even up to that.
The nigga had the audacity to say to the guy that was talking to him,
could you
try and start your life on 6,700 a month?
And the nigga was like, yep, I could do that easily.
What?
Like,
are you insane?
Do you get what I mean?
6,700 a month. Nigga. Ugh. I can start a couple people's lives.
That's crazy. And then 50 Cent released the skit that I just sent you. Could you play that, please? Cue the skit. 50 Cent is the funniest nigga alive.
Carrying out a terror attack that severely damaged that bridge.
Had to rebuild my life over $700 a month.
I know you feel like
this nigga's crazy. 25 years old. Why you still talking about child?
Words.
Wait for it. Listen.
That's why I took his mother to child support. Because the bitch thought that she was supposed to get that much more. She wanted more. That motherfucker nothing.
Listen to what it says here. This is funny.
Said, look, you know I don't never ask for shit, man. And I was thinking, nigga, go extra 6,700 a month. I need to play too much.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. 50 Cent is the greatest. Nigga said, "Yeah, you know I never asked for nothing, but like, you think I could get a little little extra 6,700?"
Bro.
I know I'm laughing, but we're about to have a very serious conversation about this, though. What were you gonna say? Are you looking for something? All right. While you look for that, while all of this is fucking hilarious, I believe that this behavior from his son is caused by his son's mother. I believe that's where all this is coming from.
I remember hearing about this case, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe he was originally paying 120,000
Yeah.
a month.
Yep. And then
And she took him to child support court
because she
to
wanted
get
more.
more. And the judge said, "You're wilding. Who even gave you 120? 67."
And even 6,700 is still plenty of money. Like,
it's crazy.
But that's what she deserves. That's what happens when you have a fucking long throat and try to fucking jug a nigga because you had a baby by him.
And at the same time, somebody mentioned this point that 6,700 is what he's getting from his dad.
Yeah. What you getting from your mom?
His mom is also supposed to contribute.
Mm-hmm.
So 6,700 isn't all he's getting.
Yeah, well, it probably is all he's getting because his mom sounds like a bum broke bitch that was trying to squeeze 50 cents out of some money too.
Bro, 67 a month is 80K a year.
Yep.
Untaxed. Untaxed.
Yep.
Bro, he's 25. I'm assuming he's been getting a decent amount of child support, let's say since he was 20.
Since he was born, bro. Not even since he was 20. Because his mom was a woman that 50 happened to fuck, and then she had a child for him, right? And as soon as she had a child, she took him to court for child support. That's how she got the 120,000 a month. And then when he turned like 15 or something, she was asking for more money because now he's growing older, blah. You know how all these hoes be. Make an excuse and then try to take him to court, and then that's when it got reduced. So this nigga's been getting money off of him the whole time. And nigga, you have your fucking you don't have common decency.
He's such a bitch.
Right.
He's such a fucking bitch. Bro, 67 a month is 80,400 a year. If I give him the grace of like coming into intelligence at 20 years old, if he saved that money from 20 to 25,
he'll be good.
Oh my god!
Like
he would have 402,000.
Fam, I'll take it even further. 50 Cent. That's not the only response 50 Cent released. By the way, he released another response where he was telling the story about when he was like 18 or some shit, right? So basically, when he was 18, he's into Snickers or whatever, and his mom will always get him whatever Snickers he wanted, right? And then one time, 50 Cent just realized, like, why do you got to just give him everything he wants? Why can't you just teach him to work for stuff, right? Which is like great parenting. And 50 was like, okay, cool. If you want Snickers, actually, no, this is what happened. 50 Cent saw a Snicker shop, and he like decided to stop there because he knows that his son likes Snickers or whatever, to try to buy a pair for him, right? And then once he stepped in the shop, he realized that the owner of the store was closing down the store. So he asked the guy, like, yo, what's going on? Why are you closing down the store? Snickers are like, flying off the shelves, especially online. Why is this not working? And the guy told him that it's because he picked a bad location, blah, 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 whatever. So the business is closing down. And then 50 Cent bought all the rest of his inventory right there and then. I can't remember how many trainers he said it was, but it was over 200 pairs of trainers. Do you know why 50 Cent bought those trainers? Because he wanted to teach his child about business. Right? Called his son up, told him, I've just got these trainers on the cheap, you got inventory. Might as well just create a website and start selling this shit, and then you can enjoy your trainers and also make money. Apparently, that was the last his son ever spoke about them trainers. So this nigga took over 200 pairs of trainers and just decided to keep them and wear them. Do you get what I'm saying? Some niggas just deserve to get slapped and stoned. I'm sorry. I can't feel any sort of sympathy for you.
And there was also him saying like, "Oh, I would swap the 67. I'll pay my dad 67 to spend time with me."
That's bullshit.
I'm thinking, nigga, you said something dumb on the internet.
Exactly.
Everybody's going at you, and now you're trying to spin it like it's 50's fault. Bro, I'm telling you, if that was me, the moment I'm getting 6700, I'm saving it.
Yep.
I'm getting a job, right? The job is gonna feed me. It's gonna feed me. I live with my mom's. Like, the job is, I just need to buy food and clothes. The job is gonna feed me for like 5 years. Once that 5 years is up, I'm bringing 50 and I'm saying, yo, I have this much saved up. How do I multiply this shit?
Exactly. But
that's how you do it.
But this nigga's so dumb that 50 even tried to teach him without him even asking. And
Bro,
guess what he
go
did?
to acting school.
Exactly. And you're 50 Cent's son. Do you know how much of an alley-oop that is?
Bro, go to the production. Go to your dad. He has a show. Be on the production team.
Nah.
Hold the camera.
Some niggas is just
hold
lazy.
the mic.
Some niggas just want shit to come to them. That's what this is. And also, let me quickly turn on the camera and then we're gonna talk about his mom, because I feel like she has a very huge part to play in this. Give me a second. Yeah, you're right. Some niggas is just lazy and they just want the money to come to them. And I believe that mentality comes from somewhere. Comes from a parent that you spend the most time with, right? Which was his mother. Right? And his mother already, 50 Cent's already come out to say his mother has the mentality of just squeezing him for money and shit because she thinks that because he's a millionaire, so she thinks that she's entitled to all of his money. There's a difference in a child's mentality when they have a lazy parent versus when they have a hardworking parent. His mom's also a bum, lazy ass bitch. So naturally, he inherited that. And just blame all of his fucking problems on 50 Cent. Just because your dad is rich doesn't mean you're entitled to any of his money. That's number one. And number two, he's giving you something. And you're still fucking complaining like a little bitch that you are. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, for all niggas out there, whether you got money or you don't have money, you're working hard, whatever the case may be for you, be careful who you have kids with. Because that's very, very important. I know 50 obviously doesn't give a fuck. And he's moved on with his life, living his life, doing great shit, whatever. But who you have children with is very, very vital to your life, bro. I don't think niggas take enough importance to that. Nigga, where the fuck is you? Are you outside recording or something? What's all that noise?
What noise?
I can hear a noise of someone like, I don't know, chainsawing a tree or some shit like that.
What?
Never mind. Forget it. But I can hear that in your background noise. Anyways, doesn't matter. But yeah, that's what I have to say. That's what I have to say about his mom, because that behavior therefore comes from somewhere. It didn't just appear out of nowhere. So niggas, be careful who you have kids with. Anyways, you got anything else to add to this before we move on?
No, that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
One more nigga.
In there?
5.
Like, nigga go and complain about fucking 6, like, per month, bro.
Fuck off.
Like, fam, I don't make that right now.
This guy's a bum.
Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's move on now. Yes. So your topic, because honestly, I watched the video and I didn't know what you wanted to attack or what you wanted to really speak about. So the Coach Prime video.
Okay, yeah. Let me play this video for you guys.
Yeah, go on.
Well, Coach Prime, Coach, how you feeling today?
No, straight up.
I always ask you how you
You
feeling.
was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago. Can you do the interview? Can you come in like you normally sound?
I just want to be clear and concise.
And professional?
Yes, sir.
So being you is not professional.
Well, I mean, I can't say, "Hey, what's up, Co?" I can't do that.
I ain't asked you to do that. I just want you to be you.
Okay, yes, sir. All right, let me start over.
Right.
All right. Joining me is Jackson State coach, Coach Prime. Is that the same?
Dog, it's the same. Like, just be you. Just try your best to be you.
Okay. All right. I thought I was doing that, but anyway, I want to just ask you, you feeling okay?
See, like if I say, "Man, what's up, Rob J?" That's me. What's up, Rob J? You know the difference? Did you see the difference? That's what you do. And I don't know who you trying to please out there, but I just want you to try your best to be you.
All right. How you feeling today?
Much better. I feel good.
So that was interviewer Rod James interviewing Coach Prime, I believe.
Yep.
And it seemed that he had an issue with his quote-unquote professional voice.
Yeah.
And the reason I brought this video up is to say, is code switching racist?
Yes and no. I think the basis of it is racist, but code switching is evolved to a point where you can use it in scenarios where it's not like you're not changing yourself because of white supremacy. Does that make sense? Like, for example, when you're at your job, when you code switch, that's 1000% based on racism, because sounding white, whatever, is seen as more professional, even down to your hairstyle.
Is it sounding white though? Like in this situation where he's changing his voice, right? He is an interviewer.
Yeah. He needs to sound professional.
He is it's not even just sounding professional.
Yeah.
He is addressing an audience that is wider than his local area.
Yeah, of course.
Or the local tonality or tone. The local dialogue, right?
Yeah.
And also in audio, certain syllables or how you pronounce and how you enunciate
is very important.
Comes across different in recording versus how you're hearing it with your ears.
100%. You're right.
So for him to switch up his voice or to quote unquote code switch, I don't see how that would have any racist undertones, especially considering if you think back on like early 40s adverts.
Yeah.
There was a specific voice that actors would train that I'm talking about white actors.
Yeah.
Actors
like,
would train.
Even like that
commercials sounded different.
I know what you mean. Like, take a nice cold beverage of Coca-Cola. Like that, I get exactly what you mean. But in this instant, I don't think it's based on the racist inclination of code switching, because of course, as a professional, especially someone that's speaking into audio, yes, you do have to sound professional. You don't have to be professional. You have to be professional. If you have a mic in front of you, you have to sound professional. You just have to. Do you know what I'm saying? But the whole idea of code switching was first introduced to black people to make them feel lesser than. Now it's obviously involved to different things where you have to code switch to be the top of your industry, whatever industry you're in. Like, for example, if I was a scientist, right? The code switching wouldn't necessarily be me changing my voice. It'd be me like fucking wearing a lab coat every time. But when I'm at home, I'm not wearing lab coats like that. Does that make sense? Because you could be a nigga and be a scientist nigga. But when you're at your you get what I'm saying? But when you're at your lab, you're like you got your old thing proper, like, so people will take you seriously in your profession. Does that make sense? But at home, you're not really doing that. That's also code switching to me. You know what? I'll give you a better example. When you're with your boys, you're not talking about whatever you're talking about, sports, pussy, whatever the fuck you lot be discussing, right? That's how you are when you're with your boys. But then now when you're around a bunch of girls, you code switch, and now it's more. Oh, sis, I couldn't believe he did that. Oh my god, he did that. Oh no, I wouldn't do that. Knowing damn well as a motherfucking nigga, you would definitely do that. That's code switching.
Yeah.
But to go back to your earlier point, I don't think in this particular situation it was a racist thing. And I didn't understand either when you sent me the video why he had a problem with him sounding professional.
Yeah, I
didn't get it. But I thought maybe he was gonna explain that to me, but I guess you're on the same page as me.
I didn't get it. But I just thought like it just brought up the topic of his code switching, like
racist. It's not. It's not. The idea of code switching itself isn't racist.
Because what I thought he was saying there's like, why are you switching up for the white man?
Yeah. Well,
that's what it felt like.
That was the undertone of what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? But he needs to understand that in the profession of like being a presenter, you have to do certain things to be seen as, you know, the top of your game. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because there are other people that you're competing with, and there's like a certain level of unspoken rules that makes people look at you in the light. Like, for example, look what Trevor Noah does. Trevor Noah does a Daily Show. He sounds completely different from when he's doing his stand-up.
Yeah.
That's the perfect example there. But yeah, anyways, you can move right along now. So I sent you a video in your DMs, and I'd like you to play it. So this is when racism goes wrong.
Twitter just be playing. My bad.
No, that's cool. No, play it.
Man, put those scissors down.
You're gonna have to shoot me, nigga.
Put those scissors down.
No, you're not taking shoot me. You're not taking shoot me. You're gonna have to shoot me. Please, mate. Number one.
Put those scissors down. Hey, put those fucking scissors down.
You better have to shoot me.
Put those scissors down. Put those scissors down.
You. You're gonna have to shoot me, nigga.
Hey, go back over there.
You're gonna have to shoot me. You better have to shoot them. You ain't taking me, motherfucker, to save me, nigga.
104 headquarters, 1033 the channel. Give me a supervisor over here. We got a white female here too.
You ain't calling. You ain't calling.
Hey, if you come over here, I will kill you.
Okay, kill.
Another saturated man.
Shots fired. White female on the ground.
Wait, I need to play it back so people can hear what happened when she hit the floor.
Yeah, good.
Drop the scissors. Drop the scissors.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard everything she said. But just tell the audience.
With her final breath.
She said, nigga. That's how you know racist people are fucking nuts, bro. Oh my god.
Her dying breath.
Oh shit. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard the video, this is all I could think about. Hold on. Let me get the video. Another satisfying moment. Oh shit. Oh no. Well, I would have shot her. I would have shot her earlier, if I'm being honest. The fuck are you doing?
This is funny, right? But first I want to say I saw a lot of people in the comments like, but they complain about police brutality, but in this situation. First of all, we specifically saw her not comply to anything.
Exactly.
He didn't comply to anything. And she was approaching with a weapon.
White people always white people, man. But carry on.
That's white people. Now there's an American issue.
Yeah.
Where is the non-lethal equipment on the officer?
Oh yeah. No, they don't.
Why is it the gun that he has to pull?
No,
it's just a knife.
Yeah, they don't do that.
It's just a knife.
In America, they don't do non-lethal, fam. It's kill or be killed.
A taser, rubber bullets,
anything,
tranquilizer gun, a Zapomatic 3000, something,
Yep.
anything other than live rounds.
Yeah, pretty much. I
Niggas
mean,
care.
go on.
They talk about the amendments like they give a fuck. Just take the guns away. I don't understand. I don't even understand the arguments. They're like, oh, we're taking the guns away, stop gun violence. Niggas don't really get shot in London like that.
Exactly, because there's no fucking guns to shoot niggas with. I mean, there is guns, but you'd have to get into a gang, sell crack, and do all the things that you need. And that's just all long. Do you know what I'm saying? If I could just go Tesco's and go buy a gun, best believe bare niggas on this block will have guns.
Word.
But in the UK, there's a lot more to the process of having a gun. You have to join a gang first, maybe get raped in prison a couple times, come out, earn some stripes. All of that is long. Niggas is not trying to go through all of that. But niggas in America can literally walk into a Walmart and buy a fucking AK-47. That's just bonkers to me. Just to even think about that, it's just crazy. And that's why I be honestly rethinking my decisions to, because I want to move to Atlanta, but I don't think I'm gonna move there. I think I'm just gonna go there and kind of establish the brand there whenever the time's right to do that, and then just come back. Because I'm not living in a place where niggas have fucking 50 caliber bullets in their house for what? Who you expecting to fucking attack you?
At the same time, though, it's I think looking at it from social media and some of the news, it's kind of out of proportion to where it actually is.
Nah, bro. I don't think it is.
Concealed carry is in some states, I think.
Yeah.
Because concealed carry in Miami was like, concealed carry meant if the gun is like in a holster,
yeah,
you can still show the gun as long as it's in a holster.
Okay.
But even when we were out there, I saw like maybe 4 max
guns.
Yeah, 4 max.
Fair enough. But guess what? You didn't see the niggas that was tucking it in their fucking by their dick.
That's true.
That didn't show
but it's also a lot of the Atlanta niggas. When Atlanta comes down there,
yeah.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Exactly. And that kind of scares me. And yeah, no, you're right. Obviously, sometimes in the news is a little bit disproportionate, but just for the fact that they're treating a gun like it's a fucking orange juice. That's the scary
they just
part.
enable bullshit.
Yeah.
There's a law, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a gunfight law. It's where
a gunfight law.
Yeah.
Go and explain.
I forgot where I read it. It might even be in Chicago or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you're firing at me and I'm firing at you,
yeah,
it's fair play.
For like what?
If I'm firing at you and you're firing at me, it's fair play.
Fair play for who? For both? Like it doesn't matter who kills who.
It's fair play.
What the fuck? Even if you fired at me first.
There was a situation where 2 niggas were in a gunfight.
That's crazy.
And it hit 2 bystanders.
And that was deemed fair play.
But it was fair play because it was a gunfight.
You know what? I'm definitely not going to America, bro. Imagine you just going shopping on a regular day, trying to buy some milk and fucking eggs for breakfast or some shit, and you end up getting deaded, and the law tells your family, "Oh nah, some niggas was having a gunfight, so there's nothing we could do about this." Like what? Nah, I'm good. I am good.
It's called.
I am so good. Fuck that. What? This niggas is crazy, fam. Anyways, I think that's it. I think we're pretty much done. Oh yeah, there's one, I guess, last sad news. So did you find what it was called?
No, I didn't.
Okay, all right. One last sad news, I guess. Mason Greenwood, who plays for a club, I can't remember what club he plays for. I think Liverpool. Has been according to the Independent newspaper, he's been charged with rape, coercive control, and assault on a woman. So fuck that nigga, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But I wanted to report that and say fuck that nigga, because obviously we're against all of that type of shit on this platform. But I do also want to point out the hypocrisy in the British media, because when was that nigga's name, Ryan Giggs, when he did the exact same thing, they kept that shit hidden for years. For years, until that woman was able to like get her story out through an American outlet. So I just want to kind of point out the fact that when it's a black man, they're quick to want to report it. But when it's a white man, especially one that's like seen as like the national treasure, they want to keep that on a hush hush. But either way, it's both wrong. Anyways, what have you been listening to this week, man?
What have I been listening to this week?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I've been listening to a lot of Nipsey Hussle. So,
All right.
But did I play Nipsey last week?
I believe no, you didn't. Actually, no, you did, but it doesn't matter because it wasn't last week. It was the episode that we did on Friday that we're not gonna release because technical difficulties. So you can play it if you want to play it.
I've been listening to a lot of Nipsey Hussle. This is off his Slauson Boy 2 album from 2017 that I just got to randomly when I was in the gym looking for some pump up music.
Okay, nigga, you need to pause that. Pump. What were you pumping, nigga?
It's pump up music. I was pumping the muscles.
No. Okay.
Circulating that blood flow, you know what I'm saying?
All right, that still sounds like a pause. I know you think it sounds better, but that what are you pumping up first of all?
Pause.
Yeah, you needed some workout music. Let's say workout music. Yeah. That sounds better. Let's say pump up music.
So I'm gonna play for my weekly rotation. I'm gonna play Mercy, featuring Stacey Braith.
Let's go.
We were born in sin, we die in sin. Lord have mercy. I did a lot in this life, so if I don't survive, Lord have mercy. Oh, mercy, mercy, please, mercy, 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 please, Lord have mercy. Oh, mercy, mercy, please, mercy, mercy, Lord have mercy.
Nah, standing at the crossroads, staring at the cosmos. I'm a product of this gangbang. Where we end up, only God knows. Have I glorified the self-hate? I'm just trying to get myself straight. I'm so caught up in this wealth race, cause I know I take a hell's taste. Set flame to your soul with us. When it wrong, do what's wrong with us. Pops wasn't in the home with us, so we follow suit, look up to these old niggas. I can tell you how it go, nigga. Like the fire with the flame explode, nigga. Look, but you gotta be a cold nigga. With the yellow brick road, brimstone, nigga.
We were born in sin, we die in sin. Lord have mercy. I did a lot in this life, so if I don't survive, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Oh, mercy, mercy, please, mercy, 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 please, Lord have mercy. Oh, mercy, mercy, please, mercy, mercy, Lord have mercy.
Damn, that was incredible. What are you doing with the audio over there, bro?
My bad. Nipsey has what I like to call the let it sink in flow. Where he'll say a bar and then like he'll wait like 2 seconds and then the next bar will come in.
Yeah.
Just so you get it.
Yeah. He definitely, that's a perfect way to actually describe Nipsey Hussle's music. The let it sink in flow. That's hard. For me, I've been listening to a lot of the Freddie Gibbs' new album, Soul Sold Separately. And standout track, I don't know if you can hear this from my
Yeah,
side.
I can.
Okay, cool, perfect. The standout track is, for me, Lobster Omelette featuring Rick Ross. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Check.
Bang, bang. Let's go.
Check.
This that new Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah. My nightmares coming true, but they ain't leave me screwed. On the West Coast counting blues, but I'm whooping with them rules. In my neighborhood, you was either 5 or 6, you had to choose. And folks in there was still in my starter jacket and my shoes. They laughing at me at my school, so I move like I ain't got shit to lose. When I get them goons, you in the afterlife by afternoon. My chopper tuck, but I serve that dust, my niggas serve that food. Now I'm in my jail cell, watching myself on the news. Broken hearts and empty pockets, crack water, dirty faucet. When I shot that bitch in the chest, man, I knocked his shoulder out of socket. Fuck a degree, I'm whipping diesel, no direct deposit. Dope in my diaper bag, I'm serving while my daughter watching. Prosecutor might diminish me, so when they sentenced me, I was a no-show. Dumped the body in the country, shorty D4L, I did it for the low. Bury me with all my jewelry on me and some BBS's in the logo. President ain't never love a nigga, who the fuck a nigga supposed to vote for? Nigga, what? All my lords in the pen about to feel this shit. Got a stupid bitch that live in Hollywood with a mouth so good she can seal these bricks. Last year let a nigga bust down her, she got a nigga now she can still get dick. You would take away this rap shit today, throw the whole shit away and I'ma still get rich, bitch. Triple S.
Mid-back music.
Can't train.
I'm ice skating.
Maybach music.
Yes. Niggas come to conclusion, checks keep coming concurrent. Shooters on the maneuver, really as a deterrent. MA singing melodic, pussy seeming hypnotic. I'm addicted to diamonds, such a fiend for them watches. Dollar signs in my carpet, killing options the obvious. I count bodies like bottles at parties when I'm in Cabo. I just lead and they follow, call it laws of attraction. Living in the Coliseum till I'm caught in my casket. On the beach in the mansion, Doughboy got him a pension. Pistols pulled in the panic, you can give me my sentence. Money come with the killing, white convertible ceiling, bailing bottles and finish.
And that was Lobster Omelette by Freddie Gibbs featuring Rick Rose. Big Boss. Or, you know, you might be able to confuse him for Glorilla sometimes while you're fucking her, but, but you know, it is what it is. Did you hear that music?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's great. That means I could just play music from this side then. Because it's actually much better from this side. It records like way louder. But yeah, do you have anything else that you might want to play that you've been listening to this week, or should we just keep it?
Just check out that Slauson Boy 2 album, bro.
Yeah, 1000%. I'm gonna, because I missed that as well. Obviously, I've listened to Victory Lap. And what was the first one again?
Victory Lap, and the other one I listened to was Crenshaw.
Yeah, I've listened. Those, I think those is like famous projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. And also as well, you look check out Freddie's So Separately incredible album. Fam, this nigga put his foot, everything in it, like. And also Tory Lanez's album, Sorry for What, also incredible fucking album. You guys should check that out. And Lap 5 by D Block Europe. Check them out as well. Incredible project. There's been quite a lot of good music that's come out like recently. But it's so sad because everything's so saturated, we don't even get enough time to actually kind of like enjoy it and listen to it over and over again. By the time you listen to it twice, something else has come out. It's like, oh shit, I haven't heard that one.
That's why I'm always behind on music, because I give everything like a week. Like if I really enjoy it, I'm probably listening to that the whole week. Like that Jesse Reyes album, for the week that came out, I didn't listen to anything else.
Damn, to be fair, that I still haven't even got into that album yet.
That
but
shit is
from what I heard, this shit is phenomenal. From what I've heard so far. God damn. And what would you like to leave the people with? As in, I don't know who needs to hear this.
I forgot. What did I say on Friday?
Niggas trying to rehearse this shit. Find a new one,
I
nigga.
wrote it down.
Nah,
man.
Why not? Find a new one.
Let me see if I can find it.
Find a new one. Be inspirational to the people, man. Let them know that you can just pull out a new one out the bag whenever.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You're stealing.
No, what do you mean? I come up with all of them off the dome, freestyle, easy things.
I got it now.
Go on.
I'm gonna rephrase it though.
Alright.
I'm gonna say, don't always rely on karma. Sometimes you have to get that lick back manually.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. Nah, you're right. I agree with that. Sometimes, all the time, if you're in the right though, because some niggas be in the wrong and they think they try to get lick back. But if you're in the right, yeah, get your lick back, man. Because karma would still fuck them, but you know what I mean, it's a little extra fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but to be a part of that top 1%, you gotta be able and willing to do what the rest of the 99% wouldn't. Boom. That's it, man. Did that sound inspirational enough?
Yeah, that was inspirational.
Thank you. I'm trying out a new thing, you know what I mean?
Shout out to the nigga that came up with it.
Yeah, shout out to me still. Nah, I'm joking. Shout out to Biggs Burke, man. And I've been seeing a lot of footage with fucking Dame Dash hanging out with UK people. So there's some investments coming along. Dame, please, when you find out about our channel, we need some injection of cash, man. I'm saying, please contact me. I'll have dinner with you anytime, any day. Let's talk about business. Anyways, with that said, I guess all that's left to say is, just remember, you are not the internet, not you. The internet is not your fucking therapist. He's not buying your Birkin for free. She's not cheating on her boyfriend with you only to become a faithful girlfriend to you. That's not how shit works. She will not like to be harassed, but you can objectify her. He do not want to get finessed, but you can stroke his ego. Do you know what I'm saying? And last but not least, she is not stealing your hoodie because she loves you so much. She's stealing your hoodie because she don't want nothing else to bring you warmth and comfort. And that's just how women are. At this point, I've just accepted it. It is what it is.
Remember, everything is best done in increments, one step at a time.
Yep.
But if that bitch is trying to get ahead of you, make sure you trip her up.
Yep. Although some people might call that misogyny, but you know. On this podcast, we just yeah.
I'm from Legacy. Once again, good morning.
Oh, but you didn't say
good afternoon.
You didn't say your line. She called you daddy because she ain't got one.
I'm retiring.
You retired? Okay, all right. Sorry,
I still
my
have
bad.
to write more.
My bad. Carry on.
Remember, from Legacy. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. No matter where you're listening, thank you for tuning in to Talking the Hardest.
Thank you very much, guys. And that's it. Bow.
Active, man active. Action boys no copy. Active, man active. Action boys no copy.
Active, man I'm active. I'm a top striker, it's a hat trick. Tryna copy, I'm a tactics. Tryna understand how I do my magic. The craze, do you get me? Going #1 if you let me. And if you don't let me, I'm going anyway. On the jet still coming from the future, I'm on my way home. The rainy days couldn't stop me. You motherfuckers couldn't hold me down. Stay true to myself. I swear stay true to myself, oh yeah.
Active, man active. Action boys no copy. Active, man active. Action boys no capping. Man, I get it like I mean it. No time for none of the politicking. No time, my brother, I'm on a mission. I was on my 10 toes, you were sleeping. Man, I'm on my way, trust me. If you ain't talking no hoe, then you lost me. See, I no get time to lose and it's costly. It gets lonely on this road, man, it's just me. I'm active, man, I'm active. Can't stop the sauce, it's everlasting. On job every hour, every day. I'm up and I'm getting paid. I'm active, man, I'm active. Action boys, no capping. Active, man, I'm active. Action boys, no capping.
Action boys, we dey make minimal noise. Yeah, action boys, we dey make critical choice. See, I get energy and I get power. When I've seen politics and I've seen drama. When I've seen many things and I've seen karma. Hey, oh, you better share it, Lenny, oh. When I'm on my way, trust me. If you ain't talking no word, then you lost me. Some moves on the road, they harass me. Me, I no go let them chance me, I'm active.
Active, man, I'm active. Action boys, no capping. Active, man, I'm active. Action boys, no capping. I'm tired to chase this money. I'm on fire, there ain't no stopping me. I don't follow the wave, I keep going my own way. Anything I say won't touch me. I'm active, man, I'm active. Can't stop the sauce, it's everlasting. On job every hour, every day. I'm up and I'm getting paid. I'm active, man, I'm active. Action boys, no capping. Active, man, I'm active. Action boys, no capping.
Yeah, yeah. Not a single fucking day goes by. Stay messing up a 9 to 5. Water running like the way you cry. I'll be honest, cause I'm not too shy. But there's something about your loving got me sure, got me shaking up. I know things ain't too much like the book, pages tearing up. Couldn't even tell you if you had a plan now, phasing and out of love. If you wanna stay out, you could only blame me. If you wanna call it off without a trace, but you fuck with me in case I'm holding out. Rather be chasing broken trust. There's something about the way you love, but I'm so tired of the dancing song. Yeah, keep it moving out of